Hello students. So I'm back again with my channel Success Education Point. So I'm here with a new video for you. This is belong from standard 10 science with the same chapter number 6 life science. Our today's topic, this is the respiration. Generally students are going to be confused into the respiration and breathing. So for kind information student, the both things are totally differ from each other. अगर हम सिंपल लैंग्वेज में बोलूं तो रेस्पिरेशन वो प्रोसीजर है जो हमें क्या करता है बेटा, एनर्जी प्रोवाइड करता है, और ब्रीथिंग दिस इज जस्ट रिलेटेड विद द एक्सचेंजिंग ऑफ गैस इनटू द ह्यूमन बॉडी और लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म बॉडी. तो इतना क्लियर रहेगा. इसके बाद मैं सेकंड वीडियो जो भी आपको प्रोवाइड करूंगा उसमें ब्रीथिंग एंड ब्रीथिंग कॉन्सेप्ट आपको क्लियर कर देंगे. बट हियर वी हैव डेफिनेशन ऑफ रेस्पिरेशन. रेस्पिरेशन इज द मेटाबॉलिक प्रोसीजर इन विच all living cells obtain energy by the oxidation of food. Generally we all know that food we are intaking, and after the intaking of food that will going to be digest, and after the digestion we are going to use assimilate. Assimilate का meaning I think so सबको पता होगा, how to utilize the digested food. So digested food हमें direct energy नहीं देता बेटा. We need to do respiration. Into the respiration what is happening at there? The digested food going to be oxidized. Digested food that is going to be oxidized, and during the oxidation we get energy. We are going to get energy by oxidation. So अगर ओवरऑल देखें तो व्हीकल चलाने के लिए जो उसको एनर्जी प्रोवाइड करता है, दिस इज नोन एज द फ्यूल ऑफ व्हीकल. सेम एज द बॉडी टू परफॉर्मिंग द डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ बायोलॉजिकल प्रोसीजर्स we need energy also, and that energy we are going to get by the food. So food is working as the fuel of the living organism. Is it clear बेटा? सो प्रोसेस एक शॉर्ट में देखते हैं कि भाई डाइजेस्टेड फूड था आपका, मीन्स फूड दिस इज गोइंग टू बी डाइजेस्ट, एंड बाय द एडिशन ऑफ ऑक्सीजन, बाय द एडिशन ऑफ ऑक्सीजन व्हाट इज हैपनिंग देयर, वी आर गोइंग टू गेट CO2, H2O and energy, and this energy is going to be stored in the body of living in form of ATP. The full form of ATP, this is adenosine triphosphate. I think so in standard 9 you know about that. ATP, what is ATP? This is the energy current for our cell. Whenever cell need energy, that cell is going to be gain energy by utilizing of ATP, and once we are going to utilize this ATP, it will convert into the form of ADP, which is known as the adenosine diphosphate. So this is the whole procedure by which we are going to do, we are going to understand this procedure. But look student, respiration, this is also going to be classified into two parts. First one, this is aerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration, and the second one, this is anaerobic respiration. So we have two types of respiration. First one, this is aerobic respiration, and second one, this is anaerobic respiration. On the basis of their name, aerobic means होता है with oxygen. Aerobic means क्या होता है बेटा, with oxygen. On the basis of that you should say that the respiration which occurs in presence of O2, means in presence of oxygen, this is called aerobic respiration. And generally higher level of organism that all are going to perform aerobic respiration, like as the human organism, higher level of plants, all type of mammalias, they are going to do aerobic respiration. And what is happening at here, look at here, into the aerobic respiration, that glucose is going to be broken out into the CO2, H2O and energy. Look at here that all products are that, but we should be write it as the byproducts means end products of aerobic respirations are carbon dioxide and water, as well as higher amount of energy. Into the aerobic respiration one thing you have to remember that all glucose molecule that is going to be broken out means glucose, it is going to be contain 6 carbon molecules, and 6 carbon molecules all are going to be settled down during the aerobic respiration. Here we have the chemical formulas of the anaerobic respiration. So look at here, glucose, this is going to be broken out into the pyruvate. Look student, pyruvate should be written as pyruvic acid also. Glucose, this is 6 carbon molecule. Look at here, C6H12O6 means while it is 6 carbon substance. So it is going to be broken out into the pyruvate. Basically, for kind information, pyruvate, this is 3 carbon molecule. So 3 carbon वाले क्या बने बेटा? Pyruvate. But how much pyruvate? 6 से 3 carbon वाले pyruvate means we are going to obtain 2 pyruvic acid. And the procedure of the conversion of glucose into the pyruvic acid, this is known as glycolysis, and this procedure occurs into the cytoplasm. सेल के कौन से पोर्शन में बेटा? साइटोप्लाज्म वाले पोर्शन में ये प्रोसीजर पूरा कंप्लीट होता है, जो ग्लूकोज में से पायरुविक एसिड फॉर्मेशन का हम देखते हैं. एंड द होल प्रोसीजर नेम इज ग्लाइकोलाइसिस. Into the upper classes, whenever you are going into the 11th and 12th science biology, you should be know about that kind of procedure in a broad manner. So again here, that pyruvate is going to be converted out into the 6CO2, 6H2O and 38 molecules of ATP. How many molecules? 38 ATPs of molecules, and this procedure is known as Krebs cycle. इस प्रोसेस को हम क्या बोलते हैं? Krebs cycle बोलते हैं. And this is occurs into the mitochondria of cell. So whenever it will be come in your exams, you have to write in this manner. First of all, you have to write the definition and what is respiration, how is it going to be working. Then we have to inform about the two types of it. First one, this is the aerobic respiration, and second one, anaerobic respiration. You have to mention aerobic respiration and you need to give all this information about aerobic respiration. Let me come on to the anaerobic. As like to the aerobic respiration, anaerobic means क्या होता है? Anaerobic का means होता है without oxygen. Anaerobic means without oxygen. So you should write it as the respiration which occurs in absence of oxygen. In absence of oxygen, this is called anaerobic respiration. And when we are talking about the byproducts, so byproducts should be classified as ethanol, lactic acid, CO2 and low amount of energy. They are the byproducts of the anaerobic respiration. Generally questions arise, sir, in which kind of substances, in which kind of living organism can we see this kind of respiration? So we can see these kinds of respiration into the microscopic organism, like as yeast and different kind of also. Bacteria के अंदर भी आप इनको देख सकते हो anaerobic respirations को. So जहां पर भी ऑक्सीजन का नीड नहीं है उसके लिए क्या होगा? ये anaerobic respiration होता है. तो on the basis of that we can understand that जो भी लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म है जिनको सर्वाइव करने के लिए ऑक्सीजन रिक्वायर्ड है, दे आर परफॉर्मिंग एरोबिक, एंड हु डू नॉट नीड ऑक्सीजन फॉर द सर्वाइवल, they are going to perform anaerobic respiration. But anaerobic respiration, that is going to be classified further into the two parts. First one, it is going to be performed into the plants and as well into the animals. So when we are talking about the plants, I have given you an example of yeast. Into the yeast, what is happening at here? Look at here students, I am writing its equation at here into the plants. So what is going on into the plants? Plants में glucose is going to be broken out into the pyruvate, and this procedure is known as it is glycolysis, occurs into the cytoplasm, one glucose molecule which is 6 carbon containing convert into the 3 carbon containing pyruvic. So 2 pyruvate we are going to form that, and as the byproduct we are going to be get ethanol. Here we are going to be get ethanol plus CO2 plus 2 ATP molecule. Look at here, only 2 ATP, while we are going to get here 38 ATP. That's why I informed you that, I told you that we are going to get more amount of energy at here, but into the anaerobic respiration the carbon molecule should not completely broken out. Look at here. So that's why the reason here we are not going to gain more amount of energy. One more thing, this procedure for the conversion of pyruvic acid into ethanol, it is known as fermentation. It is known as fermentation procedure. आपको पता होगा इडली, डोसा, इसके जो खीरू बनाए जाते हैं, ऑल थिंग्स ये सारे इसी प्रोसीजर से बनते हैं. एज वेल एज इथेनॉल एंड अल्कोहलिक ड्रिंक्स के फॉर्मेशन में भी कहीं ना कहीं ये प्रोसीजर यूज किया जाता है. सेम एज when we are talking about the animals, so into the animals what is happening here, glucose going to be broken out into the 2 pyruvate. Same procedure beta, this is occurs into the cytoplasm. Process name is glycolysis, and further on pyruvic acid it is going to be converted into the lactic acid plus 2 ATP molecules. Look at here, lactic acid, pyruvic acid 3 carbon molecule, lactic acid this is also 3 carbon molecule, glucose 6 carbon molecule hai. That's why we are going to get 2 pyruvate and 2 lactic acid at here. Same in a manner we are going to get low amount of energy also. We are going to get low amount of energy at here also. So कभी कभार अगर क्वेश्चन आता है कि at where we are going to see anaerobic respiration into animals. Look childs, I am again writing it here for the explanation. Anaerobic respiration into the animals. For the animals अगर हम anaerobic respiration देखें तो I told you that glucose broken out into the 2 pyruvate. Pyruvate should be converted into the 2 lactic acid and 2 molecule of ATP we are going to obtain here. This procedure is known as glycolysis, occurs into the cytoplasm. But here this is occurs into the animal, and in animal especially this is occurs into the muscle cells. So if I am saying that humans also performing some of time anaerobic respiration, is it right? So in specific cases, yes, it is right. Whenever it will be come in your exam, you have to write we are going to perform anaerobic. But suppose out that sudden we are performing more muscular activities. Suppose out that after a long of time when you are going for the playing, for the runnings and whatever kind of such things, yeah, you are going to do more muscular activities. So we are going to be found some pain into the muscles also. That is due to the deposition of lactic acid. Lactic acids are going to be deposited into our muscle cells because as we are going to perform different kind of muscular activities, our body or cells are going to need more amount of oxygen. And if our body is not able to fulfill that requirement of oxygen, so in such case, due to the lack of oxygen, that muscle cells are going to perform anaerobic, and due to that lactic acids are going to be deposited in our muscle cells, which will be, we are going to be get relief from that situation after some of time. So this is whole known as the our respiration. So one more thing, sir, which kind of questions can become? First of all, it can become like that, explain respiration and its types. Some of time it will become write the difference between aerobic and anaerobic respiration, and maybe it will become explain one of one like aerobic respiration explanation, or maybe anaerobic respiration. It should be asked as the write the equations for the whole all type of respiration procedures. Maybe it will become in a 4 mark in section D. Alright students, if you have any kind of doubts, then you should also post in my comment section, and as well as if you need any other videos, you should also comment in my comment sections. Alright.